Elsa.
Hey, Meike,
Hello.
let me just get you in speaker view. Yes. Oh, you look lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Oh. Mhm. There's an old hurt coming to the surface here
Mm, mm,
around being alone,
mm.
around being overwhelmed with everything that needs to be done when having a household and a garden and things
Yeah,
that need fixing
yeah,
and it's only ever me.
yeah.
And I hadn't noticed like I can be strong and I am strong. And then the other day, somebody gave me some really sweet, kind attention, and I burst into tears. And I
Oh,
suddenly noticed how thirsty I am for
mm,
some support, for somebody holding me, somebody
mm, mm,
being there with me.
mm. I hear you. Mm,
It's tiring to do it all by myself. And
mm.
that's what I say now because
Yeah.
most often my life is a joy.
Isn't that wonderful? I mean, it's so beautiful because you can see how quickly actually everything changes, huh? It's cold, it's hot, it's summer, it's winter, it's dark, it's light, and everything in between
Yeah,
changes all the time. Sometimes
yeah,
it feels alone, and then, whoa, my God, totally connected. And
yeah.
sometimes it longs for support, and then, oh, can do it easily. I mean, just all of it, huh? I mean, I know it well in myself, of course.
And I
Mm,
know it so well being alone and feeling totally connected.
exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
and when this started to come up, like the question that arose for me, have I left myself? Am I missing myself here?
Yeah. You know, I mean, actually, what comes to me, what I heard you say,
Yeah,
was somebody gave you really beautiful attention.
yeah, yeah.
So, how about staying with that and feeling, I mean, rather than going, oh, I'm missing, it's like, see, that is where it moves away and makes something out of it, huh? Rather than, wow,
Yeah,
there's
but it
somebody
wasn't,
there
yeah,
that gives me beautiful attention.
yeah. But it kind of opened a can of worms, but not mentally. But then I noticed I'd somehow gotten a little bit, or the habit of being a little bit hard and being strong had come up. And suddenly there was like this softening, and with that came
Oh,
the yeah, yeah,
what softening does, huh? It's like the
yeah,
moment something relaxes in our systems, oh,
oh,
tears might come, or all the bits and pieces where it was holding, they loosening up and they release some stuff. So,
yeah,
yeah, so I would rather go with that than with the ideas that come
yeah,
with the release.
yeah. There is
For me
also,
personally, much more interesting because,
yeah,
the moment you entertain those questions, have I lost my, or whatever left myself, or whatever it is,
yeah,
it's, how can you ever
yeah,
leave yourself? It's just something released, you know,
yeah,
something released because of something softened.
yeah,
And then can I be present with that? Oh, it brings tears. Oh, it brings a wave of this, it brings a wave of that. And can I be here with all of that without entertaining anything? That would be interesting for me.
mm,
But mm,
me too.
mm, mm,
Mm.
mm.
There's another thing that just does want to be acknowledged, that
Yeah.
the lady who's sharing my house at the moment, she
Mhm.
has completely cut off towards me. And I
Okay.
asked her what's happening, and she says she's not prepared to talk about it. And it's just, we can be civil to each other, but, and she's looking for somewhere else to live. She probably has somewhere where she can move in the next few weeks. But in the meantime, it just feels, it's awful to have that in my house.
Oh,
You know?
totally understand. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's
Mm.
another stressor here. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
So she
And
shares your household or she lives next
no, she's actually sharing my house. She was looking after it while I was in Europe.
oh, yeah.
And she stayed on because I thought when I come back I'd be getting in my camper van and traveling again, but I don't have a
Oh,
camper van anymore. So
yeah.
the situation is totally changed.
Mm,
And, with this situation in the house, actually, I'm amazed how well I'm doing with it.
yeah.
How
Yeah.
most of the time, it's just what it is.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
you know, like,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, Elsa, how beautiful. Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes it does feel like, yeah,
Would be nice to share. Or that's how it feels sometimes, or what did you
oh,
didn't
it
complete
would be
the
nice to have
sentence.
either open up or get out of the house, but not be this black cloud in my house.
Oh, I see. Yes,
Yeah,
with this
yeah,
person. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I totally understand. I mean, how can one invite another one to, yeah, what
Mhm.
what are the options? Let's have a look. What are the options?
Well, I've asked her what's going on, and before she moved in, I asked, like, if conflicts or something arises, how do we deal with that? And we agreed
Mm,
that, hey, let's share as open as we can. But it's
mm,
like now, it's just she says no. We've got different values, we've got different communication, and she doesn't want to talk with me, and she doesn't want me to know personal things about her. And she's very
mm,
private and very traumatized.
mm,
I can
mm,
see.
mm.
And it just feels like that door is closed.
Yeah.
And I know she's done it with other people before. And
Yeah. Yeah. So it's nothing personal in a certain
it,
way.
yeah,
Does
no,
yeah.
not not to do with
Yeah.
me. No.
Okay, that's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't take it on.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's fantastic, Elsa. So then it's just a question, can you live with that for another 2 weeks or until she has found something else?
yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. And
Ah,
there's been a bit of a hardening, like a bracing towards her energy,
I
So
get it.
that was another
Mm,
part of that hardening that just, it
mm,
just wants to relax and
mm,
be
mm,
vulnerable. And I mean, I hardly see her. She completely avoids me. And,
mm,
and
mm,
that's all right. Let's,
mm.
yeah,
I understand. It's not nice to have that in your house.
no, not in my home.
Mm, mm,
Mm.
mm.
And most of the time, I'm in the garden and the art shed anyway. I'm having a
Hey,
lot of fun out there. So, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's good to hear. So you know how to make your life beautiful.
Oh, yes.
And
Oh,
this
yeah.
is just something, it will be over soon, it sounds like.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm, mm. Yeah, all those opportunities, that come along.
Mhm.
Just, I mean, how many times a day does it, whatever that is, try to get us out of balance, huh? It's just, yeah, little push here, little push there. Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
yeah. Yeah, sometimes that looks so obvious, like, it's checking out how I can, how,
Yeah.
how I want, how much I want. Okay, that was a big wobble. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that was a big wobble. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Mm. And gee, it's so good to share it.
Yes.
Yeah. And not to have to be alone with it. It's funny, another thing happened a few days before that softening, before that incident with that woman giving me that sweet attention. I had
Mm,
a I had a splinter in
mm.
my finger and it got infected. And I was thinking, shall I ask Ulrike if she'll get it out for me because it's in my right hand and I'm not good with the left hand. And,
Yeah.
she's so busy. And I thought, like, I asked the girl in my granny flat, but she's got really bad eyes. And she said, you can buy a cream that draws it out.
Yes.
I was like, shall I go to Ulrike? It would be so lovely to see her. Or shall I
Yeah.
buy the cream, which is like, I can do it by myself,
Mm,
like
mm, mm.
that's what I did. I got the cream. But it was
Oh,
like, oh, is that pattern again of I can do it by myself and I don't want to bother anybody or, you
mm,
know,
mm. It's just
yeah,
good to, it's just
yeah,
good to, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Just good to see and hands off,
yeah.
honoring,
So good.
honoring, acknowledging, you know, these systems, gosh, they have gone through so much, Elsa. Look at our ancestors, and it's all passed down through the lineages, and they've gone through so much where they had to do it themselves,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
a bit of an inheritance from our
yeah,
ancestors.
yeah,
And Ulrike has that too, definitely.
yeah. God, yeah, yeah,
So, who knows? Maybe another day you can go over, I don't know, you bake a
I
cake
thought,
or whatever and have
yeah,
a of cake. Maybe she has time for that, you know.
Yeah. I saw her yesterday
Oh, okay. Mhm.
in a
They moved
beautiful
in.
house. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Moved in May.
Oh.
So yeah, it's beautiful.
Mm. Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Did the splinter come out?
It did, yeah, with the draw cream.
Fantastic.
It
Fantastic.
works.
It works. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually talked with Ulrika about it yesterday, and she said, look, she is really busy and she's always available if I want to come. She's just doesn't have the energy to put out. But
Mm.
she's
Mm.
crazy busy right now. They're doing the downstairs area now and
Mm.
building on her mind again. So,
Mm. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Mm. And I want to acknowledge how often I see things happening and there's no story about it. It's just that's what life wants to experience right now. Go for it. Like, you know? Yeah, yeah.
Fantastic.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Mm. Mm. Mm. No.
Mm.
Gratitude.
Mm.
Mm.
The best.
Mm. Yeah. Mm.
Mm. Mm.
Mm. Mm. Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you for staying with me while all of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
the revealing. Yes. Mm.
Mm.
Pleasure.
Precious, precious.
Mm. 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 Sylvie, Sylvie and Leonard.
Hi, Meike.
Hello.
Hello. I will try it this
Yes.
way. Otherwise, I will put him in the box
Yeah.
for a moment. Yeah. Oh, I've been really crying my eyes out this week.
Mm. God. Yeah. Let's hold hands. All of us. I see he goes up with his foot immediately. Let's hold feet too. Yeah. Mm. I mean, I know you know that too, but I'm saying it anyway. All we know is whatever is coming to visit us, to come through us, even though it might be very uncomfortable emotions or sensations, it's always an opportunity. It's always an opportunity. The moment we allow, yes, it's a funny word to say, but let's say the moment we can be present, isn't it? So, let's all be here with whatever this is.
Yeah, it's
Let's
feeling
bring,
it's feeling so huge, and it's almost feeling like a cosmic birth or something.
yes, it is. It is a cosmic birth. Yeah. It feels only very huge when it's made personal. Yeah. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Yes. Fantastic. So that's why, you're bringing it into community, you're bringing it into the bigger field so that it doesn't have to be personal, whatever this is that wants to birth itself.
Yeah, and that's also a thing because there are things I'm sad about, but I don't
Yes,
know. I'm also having dry needling at the moment. It's full moon.
yes,
It's
all
so
of
much.
yes. I mean, when you listen to those people who are tuned in to the universe in a different way, astrologers and mediums and
Yeah,
channels, and we say September, October, it's huge changes,
yeah,
huge. And some of us really feel it. So you feel it. Yeah. Then, of course, there's the personal side, but then there's also that bigger.
yeah,
Yeah. So tears are so welcome, whatever it is that allows these bodies or these systems to release anything. Let it come. It's so healthy, in my experience. So healthy. To not sit alone with it.
Is it also a deep cosmic cleansing, you could say?
It's a shift.
Yeah,
It's a huge cosmic shift going on. So it's like a whole era that's been there for a long, long, long time is ending. And so there's a new beginning. And then there is that in between space, that's like when the old is not really working anymore, but the system is still involved. It's like there's this beautiful example always when the fan is spinning and you pulled the plug, the fan is still spinning even though the plug is pulled.
yeah,
So we're kind of in that state. So, and it feels like a cleanse because the old is actually gone and the new is so brand new. We have no clue. We have no clue what's coming. So that in between is wobbly. So we kind of, the more we are aware of that and the more we can be in, let's say, in surrender to that, the more we can hold still, the easier it goes. Not making up any stories about it.
Yeah,
Not,
and there's the resistance a little bit to go into stories or
yes,
and then something deeper said no, totally allow, and
yes,
from my heart I want to sink in deeper.
fantastic. That's all that's needed. Exactly that. It was beautiful with Elsa. That was the same, you know. Her system wanted to nearly, but no, 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 no. It's not interesting to me. I'm here. So let it wash through. Let it wash our systems clean in a certain way.
Yeah,
So
there's
that the
some
new,
fear. Yeah.
yeah, there's some fear. So with fear is always first chakra. You know, when the foundation is wobbly, then it's a ooh, earthquake, kind of. So let's tune in there and be there together. Let's build a foundation. He's good at that. Wow. Cute to see from here. I'm sorry, I'm a bit distracted.
No, it's okay. I love
It's
him
just
so
cute.
much. I love
I
him
want,
so much.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Oh my God, yes, I
Yeah.
can imagine. No. See, there's the joy. The
Yeah.
joy. Legs are coming. Oh, I want to take my legs up too. See, Mama. Yeah. Mhm.
What I also see, and I don't really feel it, but I see it, that the system wants to close,
Mhm.
to give protection.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's really good to see it and let it. Let it. Consciously let it. And then you see, because it's conscious, it's a totally different bargain. So there's something in the system that really wants to protect itself. So if you go against it, it will try to do it even harder. If you think it shouldn't be like this, then it just gets really the idea, oh, it's a good idea to protect. So if you can see it from that space that doesn't have any opinion, that doesn't have any idea that it should be different, and it's warm and spacious at the same time. Let it do its thing, acknowledge it for all its efforts, honor it for all its efforts, and see if it's necessary, if it's still necessary after it's done its protection. So you go with it. He needs a little, yeah, he needs a little, yeah. Yes, we hear you, Leonard. We're not leaving you. Oh, yes. Foot in the air.
Little bit of yoga.
Yes, you do some yoga, we try.
Yeah. No, he's tired now, so he goes in resistance.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. We
I will put,
can,
I will put him
maybe,
in the box for a moment. Yeah.
yes. Otherwise, we can also, you come again, just maybe give him a little bit of time. I don't know if that's
No,
necessary. And
I
you
will
come.
put him in the box. It's okay. Yeah.
Okay, put him in the box.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, yes. So how is it doing that which wants to protect? How is it when it's allowed to do it?
Yeah, I feel a little more embodied now.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. See, that is when the fight stops, huh? I say, yes. Okay, you're tired, my little boy. Okay, I put you in the box. Mm. You go with. You go with. And then just,
And
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I'm also curious if my system can shift to allowing it more deeper and more open, although it wants to shut down, but there is a wanting to totally surrender anyway. Yeah.
Who would you be without that wanting?
Yeah, it's letting it go now. Yeah.
That's surrender. That is the surrender.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so backwards, huh? It's so the other.
Yeah, and now it's surrendering. Yeah.
It's the other side of wanting, needing, trying. It's just the other way around.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, okay, okay. I bow to this. I bow to this. Okay.
And what do you feel in my system?
I feel softening.
Mm.
I feel something is quietening down and it's softening. I mean, I feel that in my system, so.
Yeah.
Mm. And it's like it's coming more down.
Yeah.
Mm. It feels very alive in my body. It's warm.
And how do you experience these energies, these September, October energies?
very, very strongly. You know, last days, my system feels very vulnerable. And it's like as if core subjects, that have troubled my system in the past strongly. It's like, ooh, they're scratched on and come to visit again. So the leftovers of interesting energies coming again. And, it's so funny because there is the knowing that all is well, and there's the knowing that something is shifting. So there's gratitude at the same time. That's, yeah, gosh, so grateful for for all we've gone through, huh? All we
Yeah.
have explored, Sylvie, for so long, so many years. It's like harvesting fruit, even though it doesn't feel always comfortable, but there is a knowing that it is good. And then I like, hearing these aspects. Information comes in where people speak about, other people kind of speak about it and say, that's exactly, okay, I can go with that. Makes it easier.
Yeah. And also last week, I also had the experience of feeling the whole energy of the earth, and I saw um, it it needs to be grounded.
Yes,
And now I have the same feeling again that it's being transformed and grounded. Yeah.
yes, exactly. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm. I mean, it makes also sense that it needs to, all that information, it needs to be grounded. Otherwise, it can't be lived. Huh? Otherwise, it is without substance. It's without a body. It just
Yeah,
is
literally
a
without
different
ground.
dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, it really can ground also now in my system, and I feel my heart so strong. Is the feeling lost in is it also because it's not grounded, or is it when you feel just an overwhelm?
Mm, that's a good question. I mean, those are two different things.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you're really asking, but well, definitely when physicality can't be included. You, you, you wanna
No, it's
go? Or
okay. Yeah.
is all right?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
So when information needs to come through, it can feel ungrounded. But the moment you sit, or the moment you notice that there's actually information that wants to come through, it doesn't confuse. It's more, it invites you to, okay, let me come here, let me sit down and let it in. Maybe I need a field where that can happen, like we do here right now. That might be easier. Overwhelm is when it wobbles from the other side, when there's confusion, let's say it like that. That's how I experience it. When there's information wanting to come through, it tells you somehow, it invites you to hold still. It's like now, for example, there's a stream of information coming through. Huh? Can you feel that? Yeah. Yeah. And it's coming from up and going down. It's also getting hot in my system anyway. But it's very quiet at the same time. What happened? Oh, he's asleep.
No,
Huh?
no, I put my. He's really wild at the moment, so I did my sound off. No, I'm trying to feel the information and to see what it is.
Hmm. So, see, there's the interference. How about, I mean, it's just a suggestion, just see if it's possible to let it flow without any wanting to know what it is, without any hands-on, without, if it's possible that it just can flood through and inform everything exactly the way it needs to, without the mind involved. It's like a holding still.
I'm not sure, but I have the feeling it's like a DNA upgrade or something.
Yeah. I mean, in the way it always is, when there's information coming through that is allowed to embody. It's always an upgrade on everything, isn't it? It's kind of, if you want to call it evolution. How I experience it is the word wholeness comes. Mm. It feels actually wonderful, huh?
I just felt it. Oh my god, this is the best healing this year. Oh my
Oh.
goodness, what the brain is trying to explain, and
Mm,
it's really amazing what is happening. It's really
mm,
amazing.
mm. Words might come after. No, it's just the flooding.
What did you say, Meike?
I said words might come after, when it's filled up and filled through. I mean, I have that quite often. It's like first there's just receiving and letting it do that's just my system. That it works like that. And then when it's done its thing, then some words might come what actually happened. But I like that upgrade of the DNA. I like it. I know exactly what you mean when you say that. Mm.
What I also see is like energetic belts going off.
Doubt?
No, energetic belts. A
Not
belt?
sure if a belt.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Something that has tightened the
yeah,
system? Oh,
yeah,
fantastic. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful. Mm. Getting bigger.
Yeah, and more free.
Yeah.
More and more
Yes.
free, yeah.
Yes. Mm. Oh, that is so beautiful. It just sinks through that more free, no more belt. Mm.
It's also a deeper sinking in cosmic alignment.
Mm. Connection is only getting bigger, huh? Or let's say it's ah, those ideas of disconnection, they're just falling off. I guess those are the belts. Yeah. Beliefs, all those beliefs.
It's actually for the first time that I feel this cosmic alignment so strong in surrendering. Yeah.
See, it's the time. It's divine timing. Divine timing. Mm. Can't make anything happen. It comes when it comes, when it's the time for it. Gosh, and how lucky that that happens when we are together. It's the best. That's the best.
I feel also a deep healing on just the right to be here.
Mm. Yeah, see, that washes out of those old beliefs and conditioning, huh? Mm. Um, that it even can be questioned that you or somebody should not be here. Huh? It's like, what a, yeah, let that wash through. That is so good. Mm. Mm.
Thank you so much, Meike.
Thank you, Sylvie.
Star
Mm.
sister.
Mm. Well,
Thank you all.
Curesha.
I have to pin you.
Hello.
Okay. So it became worse?
Your lip?
Yes.
Mm.
So I don't want to use this word anymore. It's so heavy. So
Mm.
I say no. The change sells.
Mm.
Yeah. It went on the lips. I had the feeling long time, but the doctor says no. Da, 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 da. And now they say if you don't do another surgery, we won't check it anymore. So it's also clear. And I don't have a yes for surgery after 3. So I treated this for 30 hours. You see it's swollen. But there's a big fear and such a hopelessness that it doesn't change anymore. So, yeah, and I take it personally. Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to share
Mm.
this, and
Yeah, I hear you.
good that you hear me.
Say again?
Good that you hear me.
Yes, I do understand. So I'm feeling the sensations washing through my system. Not waiting for anything. I just want to let you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I feel the sensations, and it's actually pretty soft and easy letting those sensations go through my system. Is there fear right now?
Not now when I'm sitting with you.
No, exactly. I also didn't feel that, so just wanted to check. Fantastic. Ah, how wonderful is that? Mhm. I'm feeling sweet tears coming.
So what to do? Surrender to the soul. Don't give up.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you know, just that we can have a moment of rest here. I think that is a very, very good medicine. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So, you know, let's just see what comes out of that, because it's easy to say surrender, and it's easy to say, you know, don't worry,
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't land. It doesn't
No,
land. Yeah.
no, it doesn't. So, no, so we leave that. But what we do know is when we are connecting like this, it gets a little bit, it gives a bit of ease.
Hmm.
Yeah, so we're feeling together. And it's very easy for me, Beresha, just so that you know, because I don't feel any resistance, or I don't feel even fight. It feels like I'm allowed to let those sensations go through. I'm just sharing how it is over here. It's very soft, actually. It's very soft. Is it getting a bit softer also in your system?
It's so.
Ah, it is soft.
It's
Hmm.
it's like a giving up, you know.
Oh,
I do this for 1 year now. Uh,
a giving up? Well,
it
how would
feels
you?
like a giving up, like I can't, no way out. So like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. That kind of giving up, does that give a relief, or does it give a stress?
Both. Both.
Oh, both.
Yeah. Yeah.
And right now,
Yeah, relief. Because nothing to do in the moment. Yeah.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
that is surrender. That
Yeah.
is real surrender. The giving up that causes pain and um, fear, that is the other side of trying to do something. It's the same in a way. So, but when we come to here right now, where there is a relief, that is surrender. Mm. See, and that is when, when we come into connection, and when we're just here, when there's no past and no future, presence.
Mm.
Mm. Which is, if there's a healer, that's the best healer ever, I find.
Mm.
Mm. So we are very lucky that we have a moment of this, because we know it swings so quickly into the other, into time in a way. Mm. Into hope and hopelessness. Mm. Happening now.
Calming. It's calming.
Sweet, sweet surrender. Mm.
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 Thank you so much for your presence and love.
Such a privilege. Thanks for receiving and meeting me right here. Mm. Mm.
Mm. So this I can try to do.
And if you watch the video, there's
Yeah, I do it all the time. Every day, something. Mm.
yes, yeah. It's the best medicine for everything that I know. That I know. And of course, if you have to put something on, that's also good medicine from this place. From this place.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, it's really,
Yeah.
it's
No,
like playing lotto,
I hear
Where
you.
shall I put it on and when and how long and
Yeah.
yeah.
You go with your knowing, Teresia. You go with if it feels right or not.
Mm,
That's
mm,
all you
mm,
can do.
mm,
That's all that anyone ever can do. Sometimes
mm,
it's good to put a hand on, sometimes not.
mm.
As gentle as possible.
Yes, yes.
Mm.
And you are there. Mm.
Yes,
And all,
we are
thank you
here.
all so much. Mm,
We are
mm.
here. Mm. Mm. Thanks. Rina.
When I get more still, what I notice is there's a lot of bracing, a lot of holding, and then when you were talking to Sylvie, it was like that. Yeah, not wanting it. Not enjoying it.
Mm.
And then I'm inquisitive, okay, why is it holding? Come up. And it seems like it's there in the background a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And I've hit rock bottom days ago, and I've really worked at Qigong and getting in the ocean, and really great improvement from rock bottom. I mean, really, really rock bottom. And so it's sort of taken some work, but, in a good way. Just the Qigong is really just, okay, come on, you can do this.
Wow.
Yeah, felt almost like a fight.
Yes.
Like, who's going to win? Who's going to win here? Is the exhaustion and depression and anxiety, is that going to win? Or, can I? Yeah. So, and had acupuncture the other day, and just so many tears, but a sweet, self-loving, it's like it's been so much harsh on this system. So much. So yeah, it's been powerful few days. And so like world of difference from compared to where it was. So yeah. But yeah, the question arises, what's the bracing about, So it almost feels like bracing against life, or bracing against something,
Yeah, of course, bracing against something. So there again, rather than, I mean, maybe it makes sense to you, but let's see. Let's see if it is possible to not question it, but rather seeing that there is bracing going on.
Yeah.
And maybe even going hand in hand with the bracing for a little bit. It's like, when one doesn't want something, then it makes it stronger. That's just, So all of that is noticed, which is really amazing. You reported all of that. That you can't speak about it if there is not a seeing of it all.
Yeah.
So now let's see if, wow, there's bracing going on. Can that which is witnessing, observing, which doesn't have any opinion of anything, is it possible to connect with that bracing and just going along, letting it do its thing, and just witness it and acknowledge it and honor it while it is doing it?
Yeah.
Rather than not wanting it, it makes it so much softer and so much more, for whatever reason, life is doing it like this, So it's like, oh, let's just walk this together and let's see what's actually just accompanying, just being with.
Holding
You know,
its hand.
yeah, if it likes to, yeah, invite it to hold it's like, oh, can you show me what's going on here? You, yeah, just like that. See, that makes you smile.
Mm.
Just like that. Rather than why is it doing, that why is it doing it is part of that setup.
Yeah,
Then
it's part
yeah,
of the
now
process.
you come,
Yeah.
yes, exactly. Yes. And then there comes all the despair with it. Oh, gosh, it will never end, or I will never find out. And all that, oh, I had enough. I'm giving up, yes, oh, all that. Depression. And then
Yeah,
it starts. And
yeah.
so rather than making friends with it, it's
Mm.
like for whatever reason, life had to do it this way.
Mm.
And I'm curious, hey, Bracing, can I just come along with you? I would love to be friends with you. Somehow in that vein. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's nice. It's sort of sweet.
Yeah.
It's sort of a more loving thing to do. Yeah. And pushing it away, pushing away is almost part of that path.
Yes, exactly. It is.
Right?
It actually is part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I hit rock bottom, like must have been 4 days ago or something, I reached out to someone and she said, just forget it all and just focus on self-love. Just focus on loving yourself and
Yeah.
being and yeah, um, it was the beginning of turning things around.
Oh, fantastic.
Brief time, a few days, and it's gone from so severe to,
Mm.
to much softer.
Wow, and you can see how quickly your system is responding these days. Somebody
Yeah,
makes a good suggestion, and oh, yes, of course, and you're going with it. It's
yeah,
unbelievable.
yeah. 2 hours later, then I had a huge cry, and then I was, it was like it's
Yeah,
been just bit by bit.
yes.
Yeah,
It's amazing, yeah? Can you see that?
yeah. It is amazing because
Oh,
yeah, and more energy, able to do qigong, which
yeah,
really helps with the
yeah,
energy and everything else.
yeah.
Swimming underarm again the last 2 days. Just yeah, yeah. So yeah, very, very quick.
Good news.
Mm. So I just hold its hand.
Yeah, yeah. Ask it if you can go along with it and like to be friends. Would like to understand even more. You find your language. Mm. It's such a, I mean, even in so-called real life, it's such a beautiful thing when somebody says, oh, I would like to know you here. Can I come along just to see how you do this? And yeah, it's precious. It's very precious. Mm. Mm.
Thank you, Meike.
Thank you. Mm. Esther.
Hey, Meike.
Hi.
It's a beautiful, quiet space.
It is.
I don't know if it's my system or my mind, but it's busy with surrendering.
Mm. It's your mind.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now I'm confused.
That's also your mind.
But still.
So easy to have some fun with you, Esther.
Oh, thank you. That's lovely for
Yes.
my ears to hear. But still, can I put some words on it?
We will see if you can.
Okay. I try not to go with story.
Oops, where are you going?
I'm looking for words.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I feel left out when you're looking for words.
Yes?
Yeah, then I feel left alone.
Oh.
Mm.
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 But you're still enjoying.
Because I got you back.
Okay.
That's why I'm enjoying.
Okay.
It was easy to get you back.
Mm.
Very easy. I'm watching you very carefully.
Yes, please.
Ah.
So, I mean, what then is surrendering? I mean, or maybe the question is, maybe I
Mm,
don't have the question, but
mm,
there's
mm,
through the videos I got from my youth time, I really
mm,
see that certain people just can't help the way they act.
mm.
behave, like they kind of connecting or whatever. I also see my system up till now didn't know how to act.
Mhm.
I try to stay.
I can feel it. I can feel you. I feel
Okay.
it. Yeah.
I also see how hard I work to change the system
Yeah.
or the programming in my system.
Mhm.
And there was a fighting layer
Yeah.
in it.
Mm.
And the fighting with the with the circuits in my brain, how it was
Mm.
programmed, is actually the same way.
Mm.
It's continuing fighting.
Yeah. Wow, man, that is such good observation.
Yeah,
That
and now
is
I want to how to practice it in life. I mean, the surrendering is to surrender that something in my system up to now still goes in
surrender.
fighting.
Surrender is not, doesn't live in the world of the doer.
Yeah,
Yeah. Surrender happens when that which thinks is the doer steps out of that realm and it
yeah,
doesn't do anything. That is surrender. It's, yeah, you understand. Yeah. It's
I do.
not, it was so beautiful sitting with Viresha because, it could have gone into giving up, or hopeless, or into that overdrive which she has experienced, or overdrive, but just doing and trying. And when it was so beautiful sitting together and relaxing or resting just into this present moment. It's rare, Esther. It's rare that it happens. I don't even know if it's possible to live it 24/7. I have no clue. But what I can say is that I would say all of us, that we have experienced moments of just being here. No past, no future, just that absolute precious exquisiteness of being here. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, just here. And then what that does to every cell in the body, what that does to the whole universe, to the cosmos, to everything. Yeah, it starts breathing and so that's what I would call surrender. That's when some other intelligence, I mean, not the thinking mind, just that intelligent that is beyond the mind, when that just does its thing. That is surrender. How I understand it. So nice how that falls into your system. All of a sudden, it's so clear that everything just happens on its own, and its own timing and its own flow by itself. Wow, and then there's just that being in awe of it. Far out. Wow. Maybe, I'm just sharing my own experience when that surrender floods through the whole system. So, oh, thank you. Thank you.
I remember those moments.
See, we all know those moments.
And I sense that issue with fighting is still as an agenda here.
Yeah. Even that is seen, and yeah, hands off. There's not much one can do. See, and then it comes vulnerable. There. That's the surrender again. That's the sweetness. And I understand. It is so uncomfortable and so painful when it sits in that, oh, so wow, let's enjoy those moments of, yeah, being together without any agenda.
Okay.
Just
My mind's producing a lot of questions about the how and okay.
fine. And you see it, and you see it, and you see it, and you see it. Mm. 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 Yeah, that surrender is stepping out of it and letting it do what it needs to do without having an idea what it's going to do next.
Yeah, that's the point. I have no idea anymore what to do and how to act, and I'm on the edge of reacting again.
Yeah, who knows? When you don't have a clue, then you can sit down and make yourself a cup of tea. That's what Pooh Bear would do.
Yeah, and also the surrender to not knowing what to do.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's for all of us the same, actually. Just some of us pretend that we know how to do it all, and we're good pretenders. So whenever you notice you have no clue what to do, make yourself a cup of tea.
Yeah, mostly I go on my bike.
See, wow, even better when you go on your bike when that happens. Fantastic. So you've got your resource, call it resource, call it something beautiful. Some people call it happy place or whatever it is. Mm. Mm. Mm.
Time is up.
Yeah, I know. I knew you would notice. Okay. Thanks, Esther.
Thank you for calling me back again and again and again.
So welcome. It's such a pleasure.
Thank you.
Eva.
I know it's time.
Yes.
I just
Yeah,
wanted to if it's okay, just 1 minute just to see you
absolutely
and I wanted
fine.
to say something.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just so grateful for all of you and for you in my life. So yeah. With my stepmom, she's now a bit somehow it's like really good right now. She's so sweet. I really hope this stays. So it's yeah, it's a
Oh,
really it makes such a big difference. Yeah.
thanks for sharing that with us. That's really good to hear. It's really good to hear.
And yeah, thanks for this. Yeah, that this is here is yeah a life savior. And I wanted to say that today, later in the evening, I will put new information on the website with the coming dates so that everybody
Oh,
knows
fantastic.
that will follow, and a mailing will follow later. But on the
Oh,
website, it can be found already. So
cool. Fantastic. And
immersion, retreats,
okay,
all yeah, meetings.
we're
Yeah,
planning an immersion again on in November 15th, 16th, and 17th. So if you are interested, please let me know. Yeah, but it's like Eva said, she's putting it all on the website and
yeah, and new dates for
updates.
October, November. And then the retreat in May.
And then retreat in May,
Oh my
yeah,
God, that is
we're
so
still
awesome.
working on it. We're still working on it.
Can't wait.
Yeah, yes,
Okay.
fantastic, huh?
Yeah,
It's a very
really.
beautiful
Wow, it will be
place.
so amazing to see you in person. And
Yes, yeah,
everybody. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Mm.
Lots of love.
Thank you for doing it. Thanks for helping me with all those things on the website. I really appreciate it. I couldn't do it.
Thanks for letting me help. I
Ah,
love it.
thanks, Eva. Mm. Mm. Love and peace and more of all of it. Mm. Bye, beloveds. Mm.